Hey, it's me, LHMusic, and I got a message for all of you out there. And it's very important to say in this 2010 midterm elections. And why? This is the one and only final closing time factor video commentary thoughts. So, let's get this started, shall we?
It's a revolution. We will be heard.
This is the final closing time factor video commentary thoughts for for November for November the 3rd in the year 2010. And here's a thing I want to say. This is why midterm election day last night, it was a blast. It was wonderful. And here's why. Because I sensed Democrats were in trouble as soon as the words left his mouth. Well, guess what? It was a cold day this past January, and House Minority Leader John Boehner strode to a lectern to deliver perhaps one of the toughest speeches of his career. Now, many people who believe that teams are judged how many games they win. That's what Boehner said. And I would suggest that the best way to judge a team is to look at how they handling losing. Well, guess what? Republicans have been on the ropes for more than 2 whole years, and they deflated their way through the 2006 and 2008 election cycles, and their numbers on Capitol Hill were shrunk just a fraction of what they had been, and when they held the majority. Now, President Obama, oh yeah, stopped Senator John McCain in the election of 2008, and despite an ardent fight from Republicans and versus the Democrats, and had just muscled through the first versions of the controversial health care bill through the House and Senate. And that's why Republicans were on a losing streak, but the loss Boehner spoke was far more palpable than failing in a election or coming out on a wrong end of the floor vote. Now, House Republicans just lost a dear friend and trust leader. Boehner gave this speech that day, didn't come from a rostrum in the House chamber, and his remarks about the bill or legislative proposal. And the speech was from the pulpit at St. Peter's Catholic Church, just a block from the Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C., U.S. Capitol, and Boehner was addressing hundreds of mourners who came to remember Paula Nowalski, his 46-year-old chief of staff who died in her sleep. And that's why he had a message. And there are a lot of ways to lose, but the Ohio Republican suggests that people can transform a loss of positives. And whether it's an election or a legislative fight, well, guess what? Of a loss of a dear friend and confidant. And that's why John Boehner threw down the gauntlet to his staff and Republicans. Our team is this year is going to dedicate our year Paula. And all of you know that how badly she likes to win, and she wants to want us to win this year. This is the message that we send. This is why why political observers have a lot of barometers at their proposal to track the political wins, and you can crunch political data or pour over surveys, evaluate voting habits, and the study electoral history, and but the most importantly, you learn to trust your gut. This is now that's a quite a message that we send. Now, what about now? Now here it is. Nancy Pelosi. That's right. Nancy Pelosi called a press conference to tick off the Democrats' legislative achievement back in 2009, and she says, "This is the year we've been doing the work." Yeah, right. Pelosi's right about one thing. 2010, this year, the year of the message of voters delivering out loud. And that's why his final meeting reporting before the Christmas break. And that's why Boehner assailed Pelosi's remark about messaging and menacing no words criticizing the speaker's agenda. But that didn't happen. They perceived the Democrats' legislative program just as Boehner did. But in 2010, this year, the message about learning of losses, messages getting up from the mat and dusting yourself off, the message delivering at the ballot box just like you voted last night on election day, and Republicans got the seats. What about the Democrats? Huh. You think anyone's civilized? The message that came from a church pulpit during the funeral of a late colleague. That's why back in January, Republicans got Boehner's message loud and clear about dedicating the year to Paula Nowalski. And the moral of the story is that they made good on it this fall. So on the election day, here's to you, Republicans. Congratulations. You got the House, you got the best seats in the House. So I'm very proud of all of you. As for you, Obama, Reid, Pelosi, and the rest of the Democrats are such a sore losers. And why? Why? 'Cause you're just dumb. You did the wrong thing. That's all I can say. It's dumb, dumb, dumb. That's all. Anyways, don't forget to check my website, lhmusictimefactor.weebly.com, for my Time Factor website. And I will post this on facebook.com/lhmusictime. You can follow me at twitter.com/lhmusictime. And I will post this on my Final Closing Time Factor video commentary thoughts website at finalclosingtimefactorthoughts.weebly.com, and so is the blog or whatever it is. Anyways, we run out of time, and I gotta go. And before I said so myself, I'm not gonna be here tomorrow. But don't worry, I'll be back on Monday. And that's why Uncle George just passed away. And I'm very sorry for me and my dad and all family. But don't worry, I'll be back on Monday. Keep in touch our prayers for all family and us. Anyways, I'll be back on Monday for another edition of Final Closing Time Factor Video Commentary Thoughts. LHMusic, America's Level Fastball Christian Conservative, are signing off, and we will be the conservative key for the real conservative answers. Go with God's blessings. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye for now.